We begin our tale in Sydney, 2000. The city shimmered with Olympic glory. Mary Donaldson, Australian lawyer turned sports fan, steps into a local pub with friends. Little did she know, a future king of Denmark has walked in as well. Their eyes meet, conversation flows, laughter, instant connection. It's a moment that could have been scripted, yet it wasn't. No palace orchestrations, no royal handlers. A real, serendipitous meeting between two souls from opposite worlds. Within months, Mary is swept to Europe. She tours Denmark, blending into royal life with grace. Summer festivals in Roskilde, quiet ferry rides to Skagen. Side by side, they discover not just each other, but shared passions, a love of design, a thirst for humanitarian work, a curiosity about what lies beyond tradition. Their romance becomes global news. Reporters chase them through Tivoli gardens. Tabloids whisper about every glance and touch. But away from the cameras, Frederik impresses Mary not with grandeur, but with his humble intellect and disarming sense of humor. She meets his siblings, his circle, and senses a family grounded not just in heritage, but in heart. September 2003. An engagement ring, a press conference, applause from monarchists, and murmurs from critics who question whether Mary, a foreign commoner, truly belongs within the centuries-old Danish dynasty. But the couple stands firm. They address the nation in flawless Danish, her accent soft, her warmth breathtaking. It's a moment of truth. The people begin to embrace her, and she shows them exactly who she is. Mary doesn't just wear the crown, she earns it. She launches charitable initiatives. She travels to developing nations. She advocates for mental health. She learns the language to perfection. Each step cements not only her place in Denmark, but in the hearts of its people. May 2024. King Frederik ascends to the throne. Mary becomes queen consort, but crowns come with burdens. A global spotlight, political neutrality expectations, family obligations, intrusion into private grief. They find solace in each other's presence. A steadying hand on the back, a reassuring smile before stepping onto the balcony, the stolen kiss that says, "I'm here with you." Fast forward to last month. At a state event, cameras capture Frederik bending to kiss Mary on the cheek. Heads turn, hearts melt, social media erupts. Some call it PR, others call it real. But those 6 seconds of tenderness say more than speeches or stage sets ever could. Is it choreographed, or is it instinct? Palace insiders whisper, this is not a photo op. Observers say the couple laughs together, teases, sometimes argues, but always reconnects with a hug, a look, a shared exhale. That kiss, one source says, they don't need words. Their eyes say it all. Frederik and Mary are often compared to other royal couples. But they operate on a different wavelength, with openness, with authenticity, with shared vision. Mary's charity, the Mary Foundation, tackles bullying and loneliness. Frederik redefined the monarchy with a streamed coronation. Together, they echo shifting attitudes, but also a deep respect for heritage. No relationship is flawless. A palace gala turned awkward when Mary forgot protocol. A foreign media headline misjudged Frederik's personality. Attempts to stay grounded. Walks in the metro, casual dinners, help them remind the world, they're human too. And when they falter, they do it together. Their children, her Prince Christian, Princess Isabella, and twins Vincent and Josephine, are the emotional core of their love. Candid family portraits show Frederik hugging Mary from behind. Mary smiling warmly as he reads bedtime stories aloud. The image of a modern monarchy. Open, relatable, deeply bonded. Royal romance is a balancing act. Public appearances, formal obligations, diplomatic duties. Mary with pearl-adorned dresses at UN summits around the world. Frederik in military regalia reviewing the guard. And behind every moment, a quiet interplay, a reassuring nod, a calming presence, a public kiss, followed by private strength. Denmark's national polls show high approval ratings. Public surveys consistently say, people feel Mary is one of us. She speaks of my Denmark. That kiss, to the public, it's proof that royalty can be affectionate, even vulnerable, and that resilience can be tender, not stone-faced. Royal analyzers note, Frederik leans in. Mary tilts her head. Their eyes maintain soft contact. Their touch is deliberate, but unforced. It's a moment genuine enough that commentators describe it as a micro-expression of deep trust. No textbook greeting, but a human moment, right there. Of course, critics still exist. They call any affectionate gesture political theater. But in a palace where tradition often trumps spontaneity, this kiss defies expectation. Could a couple at this level, so exposed, afford such raw intimacy if it weren't real? The Danish crown remains popular partly because it adapts. Frederik and Mary's relationship, open, affectionate, visually tender, becomes a symbol. For millennials, for monarchists, for skeptics, a crown doesn't have to hide emotion to hold power. When the music stops, and cameras dim, Mary leans forward to whisper. Frederik nods, laughs, a soft squeeze of the hand. That moment, caught on camera, becomes an icon for personal, modern love, within an institution. It's an invisible promise. Love beyond obligation. Love beyond the walls. They'll continue to juggle world lives with family nights. State breakfasts with bedtime stories. Diplomatic tours with casual weekends at Graston Palace. But as long as they step out onto that palace balcony, and he places that gentle kiss, Denmark knows one truth. Behind the royal walls, their love remains steadfast. This is where the day truly begins, within the sacred symmetry of palace routine. A private breakfast, a whispered confidence, a glance exchanged over steaming coffee. They can't leave their crown at the door. Their bond arrives fully formed, polished by years of shared joys and burdens alike. As heredity mandates, they relinquished dreams of privacy early on. Mary, the girl from Hobart, once pictured herself with a private law firm, helping families and drafting estates. Frederik imagined global travel, maybe a career in politics, or something entirely unscripted. Mary in courtroom attire, Frederik in university robes. Then, each photograph subtly shifts. Mary in Danish national dress, Frederik in a formal crown procession. They chose to bear tradition's weight, hand in hand. It remains unclear whether tradition forged them or whether love empowered them to embrace it. It's not only them, it's a joint operation. Their staff coordinate tours to Greenland, official regattas, and cultural festivals. Within those tight corridors, at round-table discussions, Mary's soft voice emerges, pragmatic, empathetic, always grounded in social progress. Frederik supports from the wings, offering perspective and solidarity. Their love becomes the engine behind public change, a vision of a monarchy that leads with empathy, not pomp. They return to their private quarters. Frederik loosens Margaret's society cufflinks. Mary pulls him close, voice low. Mary whispered, "Rough day with the delegation." Frederik quietly smiling, "Your speech saved us, again." She brushes hair from his forehead. He nods, breath fading into calm. In those soft moments, without cameras, tradition melts away, leaving two people anchored by deeper connection. Their 4 children, their legacy, require balance. Mornings begin with school runs. Mary lunches with the girls. Frederik coaches Christian's football team. Despite palace tutors and royal schedules, those moments are unfiltered. Mary organizes pancake breakfasts. Frederik's pride beams as young Vincent reads aloud before bed. Global diplomacy thrives on theater, but theirs has a personal touch. During a visit to a refugee center, the couple arrives in casual clothing. Mary listens, really listens, to stories of hope and hardship. Frederik kneels to speak with children, offering genuine smiles. That warmth isn't a facade, it's central to their approach. Politics may demand protocol, but humans crave connection. They build it, not perform it. But monarchy exacts payment. Public scrutiny, relentless schedules, questionable advice from well-meaning aides. There are disagreements, private, of course, yet signaled through tension in their body language or an unusually quiet dinner table. Yet later, tucked away from the world, they repair, eyes lock, hands reach across the table, and gratitude returns. When Crown Prince Christian fell ill with glandular fever, whispers filled the whisper networks. Mary appeared at his bedside at 2 a.m. Frederik's voice broke during the press call. It was emotional, exposed, raw. And then, a silent embrace between husband and wife, proof that even the crown can't insulate them from parental fear. They've challenged expectations. Mary rarely wears white gloves. Frederik often arrives casually alongside her. Their home, Open kitchens, laughter echoing at dinner. Their message: royalty can lead, and can be real. During the annual New Year's address, they stand arm in arm. Mary's eyes reflect genuine pride. Frederik's smile is more than ceremonial. To many, it signals, this family is built on partnership. Public opinion surveys say support for the monarchy is at a high, between 70 to 80%. Many cite Mary's warmth, Frederik's accessibility. Social media testimonials echo, she's the queen of the people. Frederik seems more like a friend than a king. We return to that pivotal moment. Slowed down, his head tilts, her shoulders relax. He kisses lightly, she smiles. It's private intimacy clothed in public ritual. 6 seconds that said, thank you. I'm with you. I see you. No cameras captured. A Sunday afternoon nap in the private quarters. Mary nurse baking cookies in the palace kitchen. Frederik reading bedtime stories in pajamas. Shared contemplative silences during global crises. Curators, chefs, staff, they speak of warmth that slips through the velvet curtain. Film crews have started capturing them. Candid wedding anniversary dance in the library. Mother-son hug on Christian's graduation day. Mary's laugh echoing during morning tea. They've realized that authenticity inspires trust, so they share it. It's not always rosy. Far-right critics question Mary's Australian roots. The Crown navigates nationalism, tradition versus progress, with the couple front and center. But they stand firm. Mary to the press, Denmark is my home, I choose every day. Frederik during an interview, our strength is in belonging, not bloodlines. With her foundation tackling child loneliness, mental health, and cyberbullying, Mary doesn't just talk. She acts. Frederik speaks forcefully about youth education. Together they host forums, travel retention programs, and launch awareness campaigns. Media commentators call them the dynasty of the 21st century. Analysts define their bond as an equal partnership. A whisper from a courtier. He lights up when she enters the room. She steadies him when the room dims. They model emotion. They signal empathy. They expose vulnerability. Not weakness, but strength. It's strategic and honest. Their 2024 coronation was streamed. Mary's softly chosen words, Frederik's ungloved handshake. No barriers, no crowns between them and the audience. The kiss on the balcony. A gift to Denmark and the world. They'll continue state visits to Australia, the US, Japan, Ghana. They'll open charitable centers, attend tech expos, engage with youth, and always, they'll do it together. In decades to come, history will record not just their reign, but their love story, woven into Denmark's modern tapestry. Their journey, improbably sparked in a Sydney pub, nurtured through public pressure, forged in the quiet cracks behind palace doors, and now, solidified with a kiss that travels far beyond tradition. We watched, we felt it, and deep inside, we know, it wasn't for the cameras. That kiss created a story, one written in smiles, in trust, in human connection. Behind the rituals, beyond the ceremony, lies a love that refuses to be constrained. A love that reminds us all, even in the shadow of power, the heart remains sovereign. Do you believe this royal kiss was scripted, or spontaneous? Love, or theater? Let us know your truth in the comments below. We're listening.